Moving along. In this corner, hailing from Darcy's Spark Street, weighing in at 250 pounds of smooth, dark, and handsome, this intoxicating hardcore sports addict is compared by his team members to a Guinness. Oh yes, he's full of iron and requires just the perfect amount of head. Put your hands together and feel the love for this guy the way he loves himself. Welcome, Brent. Bring on the close open so I can spend more time at the pub. Meyer!
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
I like the way you guys did that.
Not bad intro, eh? Not bad, not bad. Okay. Here we go, Brent. Oh, this one's a tough one.
Mouse.
If you're colorblind. What are the three colors of the Irish flag?
Orange, white, and green.
Orange, white, and green. Correct, yes. 1 for 1. He's batting 1,000%, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Now, so you get an easy one, and now you get a tough one. I'm sorry, Brent. Legend has it that Fionn MacCool was building a bridge across the sea. What was that bridge called?
The Giant's Causeway.
The Giant's Causeway. We'll take that. 2 for 2. All right, wow us.
By the way, you look lovely on TV.
Oh, stop. I'm not the judge. Tell these guys.
All right, so how many of you guys, is anybody here from the Czech Republic? Anybody? No? Nobody from the Czech Republic? All right, so I've been dating this girl for a little while, and her parents invited me over for Easter dinner. Like, all right, I'll go. Dress up, full shirt, nice pants, you know, go over. And nobody's listening. And I expected it to be something formal. So we go up, we get into her house, her mom wearing jogging pants and a t-shirt, her dad wearing a t-shirt and briefs. Briefs, walking around cooking dinner in his briefs. Great. So I'm like, all right, so it's not such a formal thing, this is fantastic. So I give him my 4-pack of Guinness I brought over for us to drink during dinner, cracks a couple open, puts the rest in the fridge, and all of a sudden, we just start chatting, introducing ourselves, talking about stuff. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, his wife comes out from the hallway with a pillow strapped to the back of her legs and her butt. Strapped on with a belt so tight, like, you know, a first hole tight. I'm like, what is going on? I look at my girlfriend, and she's looking really nervous at this point. I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. This is crazy. She goes up to the dad and gives him 2 Easter eggs, boiled eggs, painted, decorated, whatever you want to say. Gives it to him. He pulls out of like his I don't know where he had it, but he pulls out this bamboo whip, a braided whip of bamboo branches, and it's got a bow on the end. So right now I'm like, I have no idea what is going on right now. He takes the whip and he starts kind of whacking his wife like it's normal. I'm still looking at my girlfriend. She's looking really nervous at this point, like sweating almost, has a drip of sweat down her forehead. After that, she immediately runs up to him and gives him these chocolate eggs. I'm like, these Czechs are crazy. Like, I've never seen anything like this. So much for a first dinner with the parents, right? You're going to whip your wife in front of me? I don't know what's going on. So she gives him the eggs, and then he chases her with the whip and hits her a couple times. I'm like, this is insane. So he comes back over to me. He gives me the whip, and he's like, have you gotten any eggs today? I look at my girlfriend. I'm like, no, I haven't. I didn't know where it's going at this point. Like, no, I haven't. She says, she's giving me the death stare, right? You've all had that before. Girlfriends, husbands. You get that death stare, and you're like, oh. Yeah, you do for sure. Anyways, so I'm getting the death stare. He gives me the whip. He's like, now you have to whip my daughter. I'm like, really? All right. So I give her a couple of whips. She's like, oh, blah, blah. She gives me a couple chocolate eggs. Then he says to me, did you get any eggs from my wife? This is the point where I'm like, what kind of crazy test are they doing? This is some weird Czech test. If I whip your wife, I'm out, right? I'm done. So I'm like, no, it's okay. He's like, no, you have to. I'm like, all right. So reluctantly, I go up, and I'm like, ugh. Just one time. She gives me these nicely painted eggs. I'm like, great. After that, he starts telling me about this Guinness, or the Czech tradition on Easter. Every day before Easter Monday, which they call Whipping Monday, the males go find a willow tree, which is what I was saying to you before. I need to find a willow tree. And they make these braided whips for the next day where they will whip the females. The females spend all day painting these eggs and decorating them. The reason that they whip the females is because they believe that if you whip them annually, you will get beauty and wealth. So jokingly, he's telling me that he's responsible for all of my girlfriend's looks, which I thought was fantastic. But we started talking, and literally it's combining the Czech tradition of Easter, goes way back beyond the 251 years of Guinness. It's like combining the two, and I told them next year that I want Guinness cans instead of Easter eggs. So it's kind of connecting those two separate cultures, bringing them together. Now, I have a partner here. His name is Scotty Jameson. I'd like to bring him up here right now in the memory of Paddy Flaherty, who always used to buy a round of Irish whiskey for everybody at the bar, right? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to buy Scotty Jameson and the three judges a shot of Jameson's. Thanks, buddy. Judges? Cheers. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
All right. Brent Meyer. Wowzers. Judges may need a couple more seconds to deliberate this time. Maybe just a couple more seconds. Judges. We have a 5, a 6, and a 6. 5, a 6, and a 6. Not too shabby there for Brent Meyer. Put your hands together, folks. We are going to take a 5-minute break for a quick little pee break, folks. Grab yourself another Guinness. We must coagulate. We must get on timeline right now. We're going to be going live on Global in about 7 minutes. So come on back. Right in time for 5 minutes. Grab yourself a pint of Guinness. Hit that loo if you need to. And get on back here in 4 minutes and 53 seconds. While Carrie